Clashes between police and protesters turned bloody on the Brooklyn Bridge. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson.
I'm Maurice Dubois. Right now on CBS 2 and streaming on CBSN New York, the violence started after what was supposed to be a unity rally this morning.
And this comes the same day Mayor de Blasio signed a package of controversial police reform legislation that some officers say could make our streets even more dangerous.
CBS 2's Bauman live outside the Bronx criminal courthouse with the story tonight. Allie.
Well, Maurice and Christine, Mayor de Blasio says the bills he signed into law here today are meant to increase transparency and strengthen trust between police and the community it serves. But shortly before he put ink to paper, an anti-violence rally put dozens of protesters in handcuffs and left several police officers bleeding. A unity rally Wednesday morning calling to end the recent surge in gun violence brought together a diverse group, faith leaders, law enforcement, and black veterans for social justice among the crowd marching together over the Brooklyn Bridge.
We need the police. What we're saying is we don't want police brutality. But
violence erupted on the bridge between police and counter-protesters who sat on the roadway in defiance of the unity march, which they believe tilted in favor of police. At one point, police threatened the media to leave the area.
Anybody with a press pass that stays on the bridge will be arrested.
We have heard that in some cases protesters are posing as journalists and police cannot distinguish between who is who. Police broke up protesters linking arms and made 34 arrests. The NYPD later tweeted out this video of cops being hit with some sort of stick and say 4 officers were injured, including Chief of Department Terrence Monahan with a hand sprain.
They said no, we're going to arrest all of the Black Lives Matter protesters first and then allow this protest to peacefully come by. They didn't want a counter-protest. They didn't want democracy. They didn't want freedom in this moment. They set us up intentionally.
While this melee was wrapping up in Manhattan, Mayor de Blasio was helping paint a Black Lives Matter mural outside the Bronx courthouse, where he signed police reform legislation. The 6-bill package requires the NYPD to develop standard disciplinary procedures, disclose the types of surveillance technology being used, make officers' disciplinary complaints public, require officers' badge numbers be visible, puts into law the right to record interactions with police, and most controversial of all, outlaws chokeholds and bars cops from sitting, standing, or kneeling on a suspect's diaphragm.
We fundamentally believe strikes the necessary and delicate balance where we support the work of the NYPD, we work collaboratively with them, but we also stand for reform.
In response, the State Troopers Union is demanding state police remove troopers stationed in New York City.
The criminal and the civil liability, I believe, is too great for them performing their jobs.
If the mayor were doing his job properly, we wouldn't have these issues. If the DAs were prosecuting the laws, we wouldn't have these issues. But what we're seeing now is chaos in the city of New York.
This NYPD training video obtained by CBS 2 instructs cops on what is not allowed.
I believe we can find a way to hear those real concerns, to keep people safe, to retrain our officers the right way.
Under the new legislation, police officers could potentially face criminal charges for using chokeholds. No one from the NYPD was present at today's bill signing. We're live outside the Bronx criminal courthouse. Bauman, CBS 2 News.
Allie, thank you.